Hello there, and welcome back to Non-Name Talks.
It's great to be here. Welcome to the deep dive. Ever feel, caught up in difficult thoughts or emotions? Stuck, maybe.
Yeah.
Especially when life just keeps changing. Today, we're exploring something called emotional agility. It's been called the next emotional intelligence, actually.
That's right. And it's designed to help you navigate that inner world, thrive even when things are constantly in flux.
Sounds useful.
Definitely. This deep dive looks at Dr. Susan David's work. She's a Harvard psychologist, and it really offers a shortcut to understanding how to face challenges with, well, more clarity and flexibility.
Okay, great. So let's unpack that. Emotional agility.
Yeah.
It sounds powerful, but what does it actually mean? What's the core idea?
At its heart, it's about really accepting and dealing with all the basic emotions, joy, anger, sadness, fear, the whole range as they come up.
All 7 of them, even contempt and disgust.
Yep, all of them. It's not about trying to be positive all the time, which is frankly impossible.
Right.
It's more about being present with whatever you're feeling, seeing those emotions as information, valuable data, not obstacles.
Okay, seeing emotions as data. I like that.
And from that awareness, then you can choose how to act, how to align your behavior with what's important to you, your values.
That's a big shift for many people, I think. Seeing feelings as data instead of, something to fight or ignore. How do we actually do that?
Well, the key is realizing your thoughts and feelings aren't facts. They aren't commands you have to obey.
They're just thoughts and feelings.
Exactly. And Dr. David gives us a really clear 4-step method to practice this.
Okay, what are the steps?
First step, show up. That means willingly facing all your thoughts and emotions, the good, the bad, the messy.
Okay, don't run away.
Right. Label them accurately. Try to learn from them. Second is step out.
Step out.
Yeah, detach a bit. See your thoughts and emotions for what they are. Temporary experiences, not directives. Gain some perspective. She calls it our human superpower, actually.
The ability to feel something but also observe it.
Precisely. Then third, walk the why. This is about your core values.
Living by what matters most to you.
Exactly. Let those values be your compass, guide your actions, and finally, move on.
Move on.
This means making small, deliberate changes in your mindset, your habits that lined up with those values. It's about finding that balance between being challenged and feeling competent.
Show up, step out, walk the why, move on. It sounds like a continuous practice.
It really is. It's about active engagement, not avoidance.
But, it sounds straightforward, but we all get stuck. David talks about hooks, right? Things that trip us up.
Oh, definitely. Hooks are those automatic, often unhelpful ways we react, like thought blaming.
Thought blaming.
Yeah, where you treat an instant thought like it's the absolute truth. Or monkey-mindedness, endlessly imagining worst-case scenarios instead of just being present.
I think we all know that one.
Right. And then there are the default coping mechanisms she points out, like bottling, just stuffing emotions down, or brooding, where you just ruminate and go over and over things.
Bottling and brooding.
Yeah, common traps. And speaking of traps, there's something else she mentions that's kind of surprising, isn't there? About happiness.
Yes. The paradox of happiness.
Oh.
It's fascinating.
Or?
Well, positive emotions are good. Obviously, they help it succeed. But the research shows that if you focus too much on trying to be happy all the time,
you end up less happy.
Paradoxically, yes. You can actually increase your unhappiness. Chasing happiness relentlessly can backfire.
Wow.
She has this powerful line, discomfort is the price of admission to a meaningful life.
That hits home.
If you ignore the difficult stuff, the challenging emotions, you actually miss out on the chance to learn, to grow, to build resilience. You miss out on a richer life, really.
So true. Okay, so for everyone listening, wanting to put this into practice, what are some concrete tools? How can we start today?
One really useful skill is what she calls taking a meta view.
Meta view, like a bird's eye view. Sort of, yeah. Stepping back to see the bigger picture. It moves you from feeling stuck and overwhelmed to seeing you actually have choices. More possibility.
Okay. Broaden the perspective. What else?
There's also Pennebaker's writing rules. It's a specific writing exercise.
How does that work?
You write about emotional experiences for about 20 minutes a day, timed, and then this is key, you just throw it away.
Throw it away, not keep it like a journal.
Nope. The goal isn't analysis, it's creating distance. Distance between you, the thinker, and the thought. You, the feeler, and the feeling.
Interesting. So it's about the process, not the product.
Exactly. And one more really practical thing, Emotion granularity.
Granularity, like getting specific.
Precisely. Instead of just saying, I'm stressed, try to nail it down. Are you disappointed, overwhelmed, frustrated, maybe anxious?
Okay. Why is being specific so important?
Because accurately labeling your feeling actually activates something called the readiness potential in your brain. It primes you to take concrete, targeted action to actually address what's going on.
So knowing exactly what you feel helps you figure out what to do about it.
You got it.
Wow. Okay, what a fantastic deep dive. It really shifts the perspective on emotions, doesn't it? Emotional agility isn't about getting rid of hard feelings.
No, not at all.
It's about leaning into them, understanding them as valuable information, and using that info to guide your life with purpose.
Yeah.
It builds resilience.
It really does. You learn to accept stressful feelings, see them clearly, and then strategize ways to use that information constructively.
So maybe the final thought for you, our listener, is this.
If emotions really are data, like we've been discussing, what important messages might your most challenging feelings be trying to send you right now?
And maybe more importantly, are you willing to really listen and act on that wisdom?